Lasatha dragged his happy ass out of bed. He wasn't feeling really great, but we're gingering him up so he can soldier on. And he said he was feeling cold, so he's borrowing my hoodie. What's happening, Kickball? You're about to witness the baddest open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and Booze. This is right. This is not your average, ordinary coffee shop. We do have a full bar. And behind the bar tonight, we have the rock star, Pat, keeping you fed, caffeinated, and buzzed. But nothing shows your undying love and affection to your bartender like what? Tips, cash is king. Tip your bartender and he will feel your undying love and affection. Do not go behind the bar just because your rum and coke was really good. Consent is everything. Show him you love him with a nice fat 20 and he'll be like, wow, that guy really loves me. And the drink
or a
special.
Fatty.
Huh?
Or a fatty. No, I didn't say that.
What?
A joint.
Jesus Christ.
Not
Okay,
that
and
kind
the
of
drink
fatty.
specials tonight are mixed wells, $5.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. There are also specialty drinks named after your host. Not on special, but they are very delicious. Lost in Thought has the Lost in Thought Brain Blender for liqueurs. Take one sip of that. You might start acting like that. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Ernie B has the Ernie B Power-Up Shot.
Yeah, I just finished it.
If you are dragging ass, get one of those that also comes alcohol-free. Do not drink it after 10 o'clock. You will not sleep. It's Kickbutt's legendary iced coffee. I felt that. Aha.
Very, very effective.
Yes, and I have the hot tamale hot cocoa. Now that the weather's warming up, you can get it iced. It's a spin on Mexican hot chocolate, but instead of cinnamon, it's Fireball.
It's so good.
Brr, caliente.
It's so good.
It's good. And Lost in Thought right now, like I said, Lost in Thought is gingering up. If you want to get something like that, if you're not feeling too hot, let Pat know. We do have ginger beer behind the counter, non-alcoholic. It's guaranteed to get rid of any stomach bugs. So we're going to go on to, let me see. I'm totally off my mojo here because you went from kind of quiet to silent. I know, so I'm trying to fill in all the gaps here. So if you want to sing your song, dance your dance, strut your stuff, come over to Lost in Thought, me, Hot Tamale, or Ernie B behind the soundboard. Go over to Ernie B just so he can say...
This is show 5 or 6 in 4 days. Something like that. I had a double header yesterday, and it's been nuts. But I did install 2 more cameras, so we have a total of 6 cameras now instead of 4. So I'm experimenting with new angles and stuff. So
I was going to say you can watch the people on the other stage.
see, there's a new angle.
Let me see.
Well, it's going to take a minute to show up over there. I haven't even...
You didn't even do that one yet.
Well, I get
okay,
there.
you're busy. You're
I'm
busy.
busy.
So right now so instead of the camera angles, we'll just stare at the people over there. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. Okay, let me see. So we are going to go over the guidelines for tonight. Okay, one thing I also did want to say, you see Lost in Thought, he's kind of unsteady on his feet right now. Please do not keep approaching him and going, am I next? Am I next? Where am I? Am I next? Am I next? See, look at that.
Just do it with caution.
Have sympathy, please. Don't, either that or you're going to have to deal with the bitch. Seriously.
Oh.
And it was funny because somebody said, well, we're not going to say it to your face. I'm like, no, go ahead. I am a bitch. I own it. Ah!
You're a bitch. You're
Yes.
a mother. You're a... I don't know how the rest of the song goes.
No, it's I'm a bitch. I'm a mother. I'm a child. I'm a whatever. Okay, let me go to those guidelines. Blah, 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 blah. If this is your first time here, welcome to Thunderdome. Just kidding. Honestly, and another one of our performers said, you know what? You guys have one of the best open mics in this town. I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. open mic pointers. 5 minutes or one song so we can get everybody on stage. Once you get on stage and say, hi, my name is, your time has started. We have 23 people on the list and one alternate. We don't want to have to go. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't be that guy. Don't be the last person in Old Navy trying to stand in line when they're trying to close at 11:59.
Don't be that person.
Don't be that guy. Support your open mic and buy something from the bar.
Buy, purchase, consume, enjoy.
Yes, water is delicious, but so is all the stuff behind the bar. If you're not in the mood for a mixed drink or anything, there are baked goods, there are cookies, there is coffee, tea. Go nuts.
Somebody already bought a sandwich.
Woo!
only-
ASS, adopt a special sandwich.
Yeah, so let's see if we
Okay.
can move some more.
Okay, and tip your bartender. Lost of thought. Can you cuss?
I'm feeling really fucking okay right now.
Yeah, I'd say that would be yes. Be considerate and quiet while other performers are on stage. Or as Lost in Thought says,
We love audience participation. Even, I'm trying to remember now. We love audience participation.
even during a piece.
You know,
During the piece, thank you.
you know, as low as your voice is right now, you could probably get away with singing some Johnny Cash. This is really low right now.
Man, that's awesome. So, yeah. So okay.
I'm picturing Lane as Johnny Cash.
I've been everywhere, man. That's my
God.
Johnny Cash, right?
Okay. We love audience participation, even during a piece, but look around and read the room. See, even I knew that. But see, if you had asked me off stage, I wouldn't have had any idea what to say. While you are on stage, pimp your product. If you are going on tour, let us know. If you have a SoundCloud, let us know. This is the time to sell yourself. If you are on the list and you are not here when your name is called, we will move on. Like, for example, Tony going once, Tony going twice. On with the show. We will not hold your spot. We have a very tight list, like I said.
Tony, who's Tony?
I just made that up. I didn't single anybody out today.
Who's the boss?
Oh, Lord. Okay. Musicians, come up to the stage, tuned and ready. We are live. Performers, you will get a flashing light at the 5-minute mark, and I'm waiting for Ernie to do that. It does
See, there
not-
goes yellow again. Last night it was flashing like a strobe light. Why does it do that? Wait, hold on. No, wait.
No,
God damn it.
no.
There it is.
There we go.
I figured
Yeah,
out why
but
it's
that's not the light we're talking about. We're talking about my phone. I'm going to literally flash you from here. And and that's really hard when people are like engaged in the blues and I'm right there sticking my phone up their nose and they're like, yeah, it's really
It's
hard.
like that
to
old
do.
joke. Like I went to Chicago to go see a blues band because Chicago's really big on the blues.
Oh, yeah.
So I pay my cover and go into this club. You know, and there's 3 black guys and a white guy on stage. You know, they're jamming. They got their eyes closed, getting down. Then I noticed the white guy peeking. I got my money back.
His eyes were open.
I don't get
All right,
it.
so
Thank you,
last
thank you.
thought. Are we getting ready to start?
So now you're ready for the quality entertainment that we're going to provide tonight.
I know, right?
After that.
We are.
You're already on the list. You can't get away.
So,
All right, let's kick this pig.
so I'm going to change it up just a little bit tonight. Usually I go up to the person and tell them when they're next. But considering that I don't want to walk around a lot tonight, I'm going to say, of course, you know you're first, Tom. And then it's going to be the ant.
Okay,
And
coming
then-
up first to the stage, we have Tom Moonbird and the Airport Boulevard Experience!
I played the wrong song. Oh well.
Ho, welcome, because this is the 1st of March. Yeah, early premature spring. That's right. Change your government. Change the world. Change yourself. Change the underwear. It's whatever it may be. You're part of this. You know, there's no too late for an audience. They just sit there in this shade and shadows staring at us. This ain't no television. This ain't no virtual. This ain't no doppelganger. This is a real live phenomenon. Now, you may think you're in a desert out there because Texas, but in actual fact, this is the antidote. This is the panacea. There's a homeopathic antidote to all the boredom. And don't change the government. Whatever you do, I voted early because I want to vote at least 3 times. For all the people who don't vote. Now just say, Governor Hinojosa. Repeat after me. Governor Hinojosa. With that amount of enthusiasm, she's got to have an awful lot of money behind her to get there. Bottom line is we've had enough of the past. Schools are censored, books are censored, libraries censored. We can't say that. Go to UT, no diversity, cut down the women's studies. Can't say that. But here, for a short time, the independent republic of thoughts and minds can be out there because you are part of it and you have a way to articulate new panaceas to the complex days we find ourselves in now. You have a way of actually getting across in whatever instrument you choose. I choose voice to ear, an old way of communicating through the air. And the air is consenting in all of this ritual and all of this panoply, this beautiful smorgasbord of delightful cultural artifacts. Yeah! Are you there? Just say, yeah! I like affirmative. I like yes. I like a little turn the future on, please. Not just Spinal Tap 12. I'm talking further than infinity, beyond the space-time barriers we find ourselves in now. I like the idea of the unknown. Heisenberg and Heraclitus, Sappho and Rumi and Hassan and Layla and Kabir, and all these poets of the past and poets of the future. They are right here, right here, right here. Jack Kerouac said you're a genius all the time. I have seen the best minds of my generation. They're right here tonight. I'm waiting for the oracles, all the oracles, fill up the oracles with the oracles. You know you're going to say it. You know you're going to sing it. You know what you're doing is breaking out of the consumer binders, corporate little labels, Spotify. You don't need to stream other people's poisonous consciousness. Make your own. Punk culture said make your own. Cut your own hair. What we've got is Glenn Harden's daughter here tonight. She's going to read Glenn's poem tonight. You ask who's Glenn Harden. He was a poet in this town. Last time he came here, a few weeks ago, he stood up on this stage, he gave his heart and soul, and then he went off and left us. He's in the sky above where all the poets are talking about the moon and love. Well, Glenn Harden's daughter is here tonight. She's going to read his poetry. And it's going to change everything you've ever heard, because you may not know who Glenn Harden was, but you will hear through the voice of his daughter who he really could do, what he could say to each and every one of you. I know it all seems so random, so desultory. It's a little prolific out in the desert of Texas, you see. While we're here at Kick Butt for 18 years or so, we have always said, change your life. Rilke said, change your life. Rumi says, change your life. And this is the change you would expect. That's right. You can do it. We have Bubbles Against Nuclear War here. Musicians for unity and harmony here. We have improvisation and jazz jams here. We have you. You're the consenting accomplices and accessories. And you are not guilty of anything except free expression and freedom of assembly, a Bill of Rights, right here at Kick Butt tonight. And when you step up, use this mic, make sure the world will change after you step off the stage. Never going to be the same. Are you here? Just sing, yes, I am. Yes, we are. Welcome to your, the only one. Welcome to your, the only one. Welcome to your night here at your Spoken and Heard.
All right, give it up for Tom Moonbird and the Airport Boulevard Experience. All right, God, these band reunions are starting to get rough. And we've got so many people in the band. That's where even the AT&T Center, it's not big enough. And don't forget about the drink specials, mixed 12s, $5.25. Get yourself something to eat or drink, or both. I think we did. Ernie, do we still have the spiked shakes? I think we do. Not sure.
Hey, Lane, you know, we're doing a show. They're just up there hanging out.
Hey, man, you got to smoke?
It's a man on the street interview.
Lane's like, okay, hold on a second. I've got some. Yeah, take it easy, man. Okay, Lost in Thought. Do you want me to bring up the next performer while you're doing the bubbles?
Yes. You know what? I am going to.
You're going to what?
Just wandering off the stage.
All right, coming up next to the stage, we have the musical style of The End.
What's going on? Is that the lowest setting? It goes L. No. Needs to go lower.
Tab A, slot B.
Oh, I guess it's as low as it goes. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Look at it all up.
Oh yeah. We've expanded.
Okay.
You go right here.
Okay.
You know what? This can just stay here.
Woo! I need this actually. Oh gosh. Oops. Yes. Okay, I'm good. Make sure your mic's turned up enough. Yeah, check it.
Do, testing. Is that fine?
Can we make sure her vocals are turned up enough? Just like,
Oh, yeah.
we're good? Okay. Okay, you ready? Dan?
Good?
How loud are you at?
You up.
Dan, good?
Yeah.
Okay. Dan, whenever you're ready, let me know when.
You gonna give a little intro or?
No, I'm going to give it a intro. Are you ready, Dan? Yes. Hello, everybody. We are the And. So, thank you for your patience. We're going to debut an original song, finally. Yeah, so kind of a big deal. And we want to thank Second Best for letting us use their drum kit. You guys are the GOATs. And they're also really good, so we wanted to get it out of the way. So you got the good stuff. Save the best for last. The second best for last. Cha-ching. Okay. All right. Lay it down.
I can't take you too seriously. No, that's not how we have fun. My heart, my body, my mind, my soul are telling me you're the one. I can't take myself too seriously. After all, who am I fooling? I can't hide this love inside, and I'm so high. I think I might fall in love with you. There's nothing better to do. Fall in love with you. My only days are through. It's true today. If loving someone someone is an act of faith, then baby, I'm praying for you. There's no model for love like ours. I'm done with all the politics. For the past few years I've spent my hours watching cheesy rom-com flicks, and they all end in one of two ways: eternal love, infernal heartbreak. I don't know how this one goes, but let's suppose it's one of those where I fall in love with you. There's nothing better to do. Fall in love with you. My lonely days are through. It's true today. If loving someone is an act of faith, then baby, I'm praying for you. You can call me old-fashioned. Maybe I'm a dinosaur. You might think it's silly, but I want someone to call my own. Fall in love with you. There's nothing better to do. Fall in love with you. My lonely days are through. It's true today. If loving someone is an act of faith, then baby, I'm praying for you. Fall in love with you. There's nothing better to do. Fall in love with you. My lonely days are through. It's true today. If loving someone is an act of faith, then baby, I'm praying for you.
Now, thank you very much. We are the And.
Thank you.
All right, give it up for the end. They've got that smooth supper club vibe going with that song. I swear, I was having images of like the Austonian or something, and I need to be in a small little black dress. Okay, Lost in Thought wrote something while he was listening to the
serving
end.
cocktails.
Yes,
Serving cocktails, yeah.
I'll have a martini extra dry.
I hate martinis.
I don't drink. My poison is Dr. Pepper or Coke. Okay, Lost in Thought wrote this while the end was on stage. Nostalgia washed in the day, shattered the pastel glass trailing the cosmic paper. Machete blocks over singing to the late night glow of TV sporting. You can't do that on television. Twinkling the piano keys as they sing. I love how he can do that. I can't. I know, even sick, he's rolling them out. Good Lord. Ernie, don't turn that
What?
TV on.
I will. I'm waiting until the next act gets on stage because I'll be over there and somebody will go on stage and I have the wrong camera angle, so I gotta wait till I have the time to do it.
Good Lord. Okay. I thought I was bitchy. Okay.
Well, if you'd stop bitching,
He's gonna. Well, I'm a bitch.
let me do my job.
He's gonna actually turn off the microphone on me. Ernie, thank you. All right, where'd my list go? God damn it. Okay. Oh yeah, it's under the Lane email. Okay, coming up next to the stage, we have Red Traveler.
Thank you, Hot Tamale. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Good. So good to see everybody. Oh, man, it's good to be back. So good. So I have news. News is, I don't think I've told y'all yet. Maybe I have. Myself and Tom and Phoenix of the Muses and Vivid Nothing are going to be performing on March 21st from 1:30 to 2:30 at Annie's Day and Night for the Moss Market Metaphysical Equinox Fair. And we are known as Red Travelers. So, anyway, that is the big news. Other news that y'all know, but I'm going to repeat, is that Tom and I have books out. Tom's poetry, my art. Find them on Amazon under Christina Culverhouse. And my Instagram is Christina Culverhouse Designs. I'm an artist. You can see all my art and all my jewelry and everything that I do on there. I have jewelry with me, so if you want to see what I have, come and talk to me. I'm sitting right there. So anyway, if you like the flute music that you hear tonight, you can find more of it on YouTube at Red Traveler 6447. Okay. So now, do y'all want flute music? Yeah. All right. Okay. That was okay, get some breath. So good to be here. I love y'all. Thank you.
You actually had 1:30, so you did good. You did really good. But see, she brought up exactly what we were talking about like when the time is going and you're in the spirit and you're closing your eyes and you're not really going, how much
you're
time
not
do I have
And
left?
you're not peeking.
Yeah, you're not peaking. Exactly. Give it up for Red Traveler! A true Renaissance woman. Not only is she a musician, she makes jewelry, she makes art. Honestly, I'm not wearing them right now, but I have a couple of her pendants, and I'm always getting complimented on them. I think my favorite one is the Tiger Eye, and I think I have the Fire Opal too. They're gorgeous. Honestly, you owe it to yourself. Look it up on Instagram. You can see all her designs. Coming up next to the stage, the lady I want to be like when I grow up. Give it up for JoJo! Get her comfortable first. Oh. Which one do you want to do?
Hi. He promised not to let me go. Everybody was holding me from way back there and all the way up here. I'm JoJo. Glad to be with you guys. Yeah, I got some reading glasses now.
Excellent.
Hey, it's a word. Okay. Glad to be here tonight with my friends, Recall, and the instruments, and the kids. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Right here? Yes. Okay. Memo. Do you recall the manor and the dale reaching out beyond? Well, it is covered now in easy moss, but in winks of sun and a modest rain, carpets of rye will soon appear and expect us to go out there, and you know me must. This is a poem about Liz. I pointed, showing her birds in beach blankets. She murmured that seabirds always rest that way in the sand. And then she turned once again to the empty window, and with that it was finished. She had returned him to the sea, no tears, yet in a small box she arranged her regrets and gathered inklings that could not be forgotten. This poem is called Hush. Remember when we shook the elements and rudely woke the night? We found out the darkness is merciful to creatures sometimes, and the warm earth pads their fall from grace. Okay. Pushing through. Have I intruded into a holy place, a guarded sanctuary where time may never have begun? Is it spring? The paths are tamped soft and damp, making it easier for the foxgloves to struggle through the winter earth and into sunspots not yet connected. And one one more memo. Do you recall the manor and the dale reaching out beyond? Well, it is covered now in easy moss, but in winks of sun and modest rain, carpets of rye will soon appear, and expect us to go out there. And you know, we must. Thank you, guys. Thank
you. All right, give it up for JoJo! Don't let that sweet lady little persona fool you. She parties harder than I do. Remember that time, Ernie? He was like, JoJo can't come up. She's too drunk. It's like, okay.
And I said, so put her up there.
Put her up there anyway.
It'll be funny.
It'll be awesome. And speaking of that, don't forget about the drink specials. Mix 12s, $5.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. People wonder what I say by that. What do you mean by that, antioxidants in your booze? Well, for an example, like if you want a Bloody Mary, you're getting like tomato juice and vodka. If you want a screwdriver, you're getting orange juice and vodka. Also, there you go, your antioxidants and your booze. It's always fun. Coming up next to the stage, we have Vivid Nothing.
Is everybody here? Welcome back. We're alive. We made it. Some time off, huh? This processor is breaking up earlier, so I don't know if it's going to work. If not,
I had to use the red cable for the bass player earlier.
yeah. I don't see a dongle.
It's there.
You don't see him? They're over
Got it.
here. Oh, you got it?
Got it.
Sweetness.
So I'm familiar with the drum beat, and I'm familiar with what I'm about to play, but I've never combined them together, so I'm going to try this out real quick. Let's see if this works.
free to fade out.
Thank you. Not bad for winging it, right?
Hey, we were starting up the pit, man. Give it up for Vivid Nothing! Woo! Oh God, I totally forgot to tell you guys in the opening. I work at Walgreens, so I talk with a lot of people. I always tell Tom, I said, every customer is like a new stage. It's weird. This one customer, she comes from my hometown or close to it. She works at Barnes & Noble. She said, Debbie, you know what the most stolen book is? And I was like, what? The Bible. The Bible. I was like, not porn? Not. She's like, nope, the Bible. And I was like,
There's a contradiction in terms there.
exactly. I was just sitting like, okay, I got to talk about this on open mic. Y'all think about that. I was like, honestly, I said, why don't they just check into a no-tell motel and steal the Bible from the nightstand? Aren't you supposed to do that? Or go on campus during like registration and hunt down one of those kids that shoves a Bible in your hand. Yeah. All righty. Don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Coming up next to, oh, shoot. Ernie, we're going virtual.
Uh-oh.
We are going virtual. Coming up next to the monitor, we have Reggie Goodwin.
Please direct your attention to the monitors behind the bar, as Reggie Goodwin will appear via Microsoft Teams on a delay, but it really doesn't matter because they want to make me pay for the video, so all I have is audio. So anyway, take it away, good doctor.
So Grandpa Grand Dragon is not in control of what goes out on live social? For the record, Rafiki, the wise old mystic, advisor to kings Mufasa and Simba, was by genus an orangutan, not a gorilla. That was the only primate in the Lion King. This lying thing pawned off the backlash for posting former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama as apes to a nameless staffer through his Freudian slip named Press Secretary Caroline Levitt, a staffer who wasn't immediately fired, a staffer who didn't join the unemployment line because they never existed. Evil Grandpa blew the cover story anyway, fessed up and owned it. Of course, he refused to apologize for it. Part of his mental illnesses during his youth in the 1960s, when he looked at my ancestors getting beaten by billy clubs, church bombed, flesh ripped by fire hoses, jailed and killed for wanting life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, he sided with the oppressors, which wasn't hard since his own father was arrested at a Klan rally in New York City in 1927 when the Justice Department sued him and his racist monster of a father under the Nixon administration for discrimination against potential black residents. Setting up the sting was as easy as sending a black family followed by a white family looking at the same property, marking the application with C for color, W for white, and matching it with which family got the rental contract. Tim Scott, hear me clearly. America is not a racist country. Also, Tim Scott, the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House, which is an admission, a Freudian slip, that for position and power, there were obviously other racist things he saw and ignored. Part of his mental illness is Barack and Michelle are very successful, individually and collectively. They thus live rent-free in his deteriorating cranium. The Obamas are in a loving relationship with a beautiful family. His second immigrant third wife was a throwaway side chick from Jeffrey Epstein. Her semi-nude on a jet was taken on the Lolita Express, where many of his victims were trafficked. When he slept with Jeffrey's hand-me-down prostitute, she, like Ghislaine Maxwell, was aware of this evil and did nothing to stop it. Her Amazon biopic flopped, while Michelle's becoming top viewership on Netflix, it was up 13,000% on the weekend when the Slovenian plagiarist, who doesn't speak 5 languages, let alone English, opened to empty seats. In the state of his birth, his state and borough rejected him soundly in every election. The wealthy class never had any respect for him or his family. His nickname locally is Dumbo Gambino. Mike Bloomberg, running for president in 2016, was asked how he felt about two billionaires running. He jokingly asked, "Who's the other one?" He may be like his father, suffering Alzheimer's, frontal temporal dementia. He may be, as speculated by physical therapists on social media, sundowning, but don't excuse a lifelong pattern. This has always been him, petty, bitter, angry, racist. Like a lot of white cisgender Americans, the sight of a black president and first lady made something in him and his evil tribe of racists psychologically snap. He who had no tribal ties to high society became the avatar of their depravity. They hate the Black National Anthem, conveniently ignoring Francis Scott Key's third stanza. They hated Bad Bunny because he's from Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory, and sings in Spanish. They hated Kendrick Lamar last year because he's African American and rapping in English. In both instances, they claimed to not understand it, nor did they try to. Newsflash, opera singers don't translate into English from Italian. If you can tell the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't mind you picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. He is the lowest white man, a billionaire because he doesn't pay his creditors or taxes, a business owner with 6 bankruptcies, a stable genius who can't give his net worth because that would take a profit and loss statement, and that would require this narcissist to acknowledge loss. After his molting phoenix on Pennsylvania Avenue self-immolates our institutions, we should all learn to be Plato's philosopher, warrior poets, take charge of a collective, vibrant future, and build something never tried before on earth as we know it or above. As the banner behind Bad Bunny said, the only thing more powerful than hate is love.
Let's hear it for Reggie Goodwin.
I hope you feel better, Lane.
Thank you, thank you. Great stuff, Reggie, as always.
How's the weather up there?
It's starting to get warmer. That was actually old shit. That was February 10th.
Oh.
But we've been off a while.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of shows on
literally
Sunday.
I can literally do old stuff, and it'll still be relevant because he keeps doing crazy shit.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Lane, where are you going? Oh, the spray. Got to sanitize the old microphone there. Well, thanks again for calling in. We are on next Sunday.
Okay.
Although there is FemRock, so we might start a little later, maybe about 7:30 or 8, depending on how,
right.
if we get them off, because they start like at 4:30, so it's really tight. But we will still be on.
All right. I will adjust. Actually, I'm off next Monday. I have a dental appointment, so I just said I'm just going to take a sick day. So
there you go. All righty. Well, then maybe we'll see you or hear from you next Sunday then.
Yep.
If not, have a
stay
good week.
on and watch the whole show then. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right. See you next Sunday.
See you, man.
So I wanted to introduce this next poet. A few weeks ago, there was a poet here that was, I think his name was Glenn. He passed away. His daughter is here. Before she comes on, I did a little piece to introduce her. This is our church. We are the misfits, the outsiders, the fringes of society. We've got our words in our veins, music in our soul. If you come here, you can no longer say you don't belong. We are the artists that speak. We've got the vibes that are in us. This is our home, our heart, and our place we can find ourselves in. May I introduce Dorian.
used to that. Can you see me? I can't see you. It might be good that I don't see you very well. I'm going to imagine that everybody's in underwear, okay? All right. So, my dad, Glenn Hardin, oh my goodness, he was my best friend, and I watched him I'm 57, for 57 years I watched him do this all my life, all over town, at Rudamaya, here, he was the host, and he led the poetry night here about 15 years ago, and at Rudamaya in 2009, Chicago House, all over the place in Austin, and in Bisbee, Arizona, everywhere he could be. So I'm going to read a little bit, just a few poems. The first one. Get a little closer to the microphone. Okay, sorry. There you go. The first one is called Things We Couldn't See. Some 25,000 years ago, when those of us too frightened by things we couldn't see began to settle down around the rivers and farm away at the land, one or two of us, at least, should have looked through the trees for moon-funny hilltop clearings where the imagination could dance in the flesh to the pulse of the drums of touch, intuition at our fingertips, so that now, instead of burning rubber in ego driver's torment, we might have been able to be, by natural charms, evolving in more than one place at a time. And this next one is from, this one was from Foolproof, and this was written in 1993. This book was written in 2014, and it's on Amazon, but I don't know where the money goes. So he didn't leave any indication of how to get the money. So a friend of mine bought a book the other day, and she got it, but I don't know where the money is. So hallelujah. Okay, yeah. It's just out there, so that's okay. So this next poem is called We Make It Easy. Can you hear me? Yep. Okay. The reasons we huddle together in our cities haunted us, the ghost of feces in our water supply. The more direct the evidence, the more garishly we swoon to our own bravado. We make it easy for the rats to keep track of our bags of trash. Something close to the horror of the unknown has us stacked up like rifles, ready to go off in each other's faces. No brick bones either to flesh out a reason, but steam fuming up through the asphalt, the brutalized dirt caked underground on the rats, the air choked off everywhere by the chemistry of fear. And then this last poem is from Foolproof also. Okay, hold on. This one, he wrote a series of poems to me. Oh, by the way, I gotta tell you, oh my gosh, this book, I'm gonna read to you who he dedicated it to. He said, for my daughter and hero, Dorian. Okay, let's see, where is it? I just got lost. So this one is a series of poems that he wrote to me. He always put my name at the beginning. Okay, just a second. Where is it? Oh, that's my phone. Yeah, somebody's calling me. Okay, here it is. Only for a moment. Dorian. These little surprises we find living in the grass take over the wildest corners of our dreams, as if they owned us. For they find us too, finders keepers. They do own us, and we own them. But the pleasure in the finding is a crown of feeling so intense, we can only wear it for a moment like a blush. Okay, so I have to tell you a little bit about some quotes that he said before he passed away. He had amazing quotes. One thing he said about probably within a few weeks before he passed away, he said, "I'm just waiting to wake up dead." Oh. And then another thing he always said to me from when I was a little girl was, if you can't find a good friend, find a good book. Yeah. There you go. And I have 2 of these books for sale over there if you want. And then this one is on Amazon. Okay.
All right, give it up for Dorian. I gotta tell you, I love what Lost in Thought said to bring up Dorian. He is not wrong, because I still remember I came here, I can't even remember the year now. It was like maybe 2008, something like that. This is when the venue was half the size. If the newcomers here, look down at the floor. The old floor, the old club is the multicolor. The new floor is the extension.
Yeah, there used to be a wall.
Yeah, there used to be a wall right where those curtains are. And I remember I first came in with my backpack. This was the first open mic that I've ever come to. And I sat down with a poet named Mike D. I still haven't seen him in so long. I missed the brother. I sat down and I saw him with notebooks, multicolored pens, and writing so tiny it looked like a font. And I was like, I'm home. I was like, they're freaks like me. Yes. I love it. And like I said, this is my second home. And when we came back here from COVID, it was, oh my God, it hit me right here. Because, I mean, we had been broadcasting from home. Me and Ernie B, we were broadcasting from his workstations. And when we finally came back, it was just like, God, I miss this place.
And it was a technical nightmare to try to, because we all had headphones on. But then to try to bring it here and make it live was technically challenging. But I'll never forget the first band that we had here when we all came back. Mm-hmm. And I mic'd up the drum set, and I said, okay, give me the bass drum. And he just hit it once. And they heard the bass drum through the sound system, and everybody was just like, oh, dude. Because we hadn't heard that in so long. It was like, yes. That was cool.
All right. Don't forget about the drink specials, folks. Mixed Wells, how much? $5.25. Oh, my God. If I had gold stars, I would give you one. And you know what? I think I just need to get some eventually. But coming up next to the stage, we have Sam.
All right, good to be back. Find a chord.
It's hanging there on the stand.
So you get nervous and you can't see shit right in front of you.
Yeah, don't look into the lights.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, this is a new one I've been working on this week, so I'll test it out on you guys. Got my cheat sheet. All right. The song is called Jesse James. Well, I'd been praying for something better than this. But the glory died, and honor fled west. So I traded the fear of God for hell and a highway, and I was just a boy. I Gave my gun and you gave me choice. Jesse James, the hunt is down at Rabbit Doors. We've been hiding out for so long. And say we're nothing but cowards on the run for our crimes. Well, you slow down, but the hurting carries on. 'Cause the legend fixed his fortune to the road. And you were near to fall, but got on the railway. And I was wanting more. You gave it up and it cost my soul. Jesse James, they cut us down Rabbit Doors. And we've been hiding out for so long. And say we're nothing but cowards on the run for our crimes. But you'll be hanging and I'll be holding the rope. And you know by now the going goes slow. But you've been here before, heading the wrong way. And I was acting tough. Tipped my hand that you called my bluff. Jesse James, when you come around this town and door, I'll be out now, both guns drawn. And say you're nothing but autumn, flesh and blood, the same as I. Well, we found out 'cause someone's gonna die. Come around this town and door, I'll be hiding now, both guns drawn. And say you're nothing but autumn, flesh and blood, same as I. You'll be hanging, I'll be holding the rope. And you know by now the going goes slow. But you've been here before, heading the wrong way. And I was just a boy. I gave my gun and you gave me choice. Jesse James. Thank you.
Give it up for Sam.
Yeah, I had to add a little haze there to give it some atmosphere.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I got a little emotional there because listening to Sam, and then I saw the haze start coming up, and I was watching the patterns, and the only thing that was going through my head was life is so precious. And I almost started to cry. I was like, oh my God.
You're welcome. The haze.
It wasn't just because of you. It was Sam too.
Yeah, we worked that out earlier.
Okay. As Mike Myers when he does, I'm feeling a little verklempt. Okay, and I'm back. Talk amongst yourselves. Here's a topic. Gluten-free chocolate donuts. Go try one.
They have some over there.
They are, and they're delicious. They're like brownies. Coming up next to the stage, we have Cameron Riddle.
All right, JoJo's leaving, so it's Kick Butt After Dark. Let's go. All right, comedic act. So I know we're getting serious, but we can laugh now. All right. What is up, Kick Butt Coffee? How we doing today? I appreciate everybody being here, especially, the world is on fire, let's be honest. So the fact that y'all are here, I appreciate that. And I don't even understand America at this point. I had a federal agent outside ask me to show proof of citizenship. What the fuck are we doing? So I pulled out a McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese and showed it to him. He still wasn't convinced yet. So I told him as an American, my primary source of income was scratch-off tickets. He said, "Oh, you're off the hook, sir. Yeah, go on." But now, because the new Melania Trump documentary bombed at the box office, Trump decided to cause a new war. So, can you believe it? Yeah. This is a true story, and this actually is a true story. I had a coworker while working at Tesla. She was from originally the country called the Democratic Republic of the Congo, or just Congo for short. She told me this is true. She saw war 7 times before moving to America at a young age. Think about that. I haven't even seen my own dad 7 times. And then she asked me, "Have you seen war?" As an American, I didn't even know how to fucking respond to that. Finally, I just said, "I used to play Halo on the Xbox," but that is not what she was talking about. The console wars do not earn you any veteran discounts at the local GameStop. Just keep that in mind. But how crazy would that be? War on American soil. I hope it never happens. I hope a U.S. state never does get attacked. But God forbid if it does. I think we can all agree. I hope it's Wyoming, right? What even happens in Wyoming, right? I think the population is like 3 bears and like a little girl that ate their porridge. I think that's fucking it. If a nuke goes off and no one's around to witness it, is it still an attack on American soil? I was wondering about that. Sorry, that was inappropriate. I was worried we'd have some viewers from Wyoming tuning in to watch, but luckily they don't have internet access out there. Yeah. But keep in mind, folks, not only is the world on fire, but America is on fire. There is civil war. They're grabbing, deporting, and killing human beings. Human beings, right? I feel like Christians have forgotten what the Bible was all about. Do they not remember how the Romans treated Jesus Christ? We could be deporting the next Jesus. His name may just have an accent mark over the U. Keep that in mind, okay? And Mexican Jesus is a real person. Just look up any photo of George Lopez today. He just looks like he sits on top of clouds judging us little niños for fun, right? Yeah. But, that's why we have to be there for one another. Because the politicians do not have our backs anymore, right? Yeah. If I was shot and I was bleeding out on the side of the road and a Democratic politician walked up to me, they would throw me a box of Band-Aids and go about their day. A Republican politician would just shoot me a couple more times, right? Let's just be honest about that. And, my notes. All right. And so really think about that. If you want to be on the right side of history, then just fucking do it. But don't expect the history books to write about you. Abraham Lincoln ended slavery, something you could never put a price on. But America sure did give him the penny for it. Think about that. The best you can hope for with spreading positivity is that 200 years from now, Lin-Manuel Miranda is going to create a cool hip-hop musical about you. And that's about the best thing you can hope for. Donald Trump, he's been hanging around, Kanye West and Nicki Minaj so much. I'm starting to assume he wants his own little hip-hop musical creator, right? Donald Trump hanging out with Nicki Minaj makes 0 sense to me because Donald Trump doesn't know anything about rap music, right? And so this is my impression of Donald Trump joining the rap community, okay? And I got a terrible Donald impression. Mr. President, who happens to be your favorite rapper? Quite frankly, I like the way you say it rapper. My favorite rapper has to be my good friend Bill Cosby. What an incredible rapper. Not as good as me, though. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? What did you say? Rap music? No, I don't know what that is. And that's Donald Trump joining the rap community. Thank you so much. I'm Cameron Riddle.
He was so explosive, he blew the mic cord off.
Give it that.
All right, give it up for Cameron Riddle. Oh, wait, he just, with him up here, reminded me, he wanted me to show this off to everybody. Check it out. Oh, you want to see another good shirt? Look at Ernie B's next time he goes up to the bar. It's like half Klansman, half Trump. It's awesome.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was him. Never mind.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't do it.
Yeah, no, that band.
This was Slow Death.
Yeah, they played here this weekend or last weekend. It's all a blur to me.
I think maybe last
I
weekend.
think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah, they're out of San Antonio. They're badass. And don't forget about the drink specials, mixed wells, $5.25. Also, go get yourself a giant muffin. They're very good.
Gigante.
Huh?
Gigante.
Okay. The SAP channel just got turned on.
Buble, Michael Buble.
Oh, God, no. Is Astrid Legume on? Is he watching?
No. Well, he hasn't said anything if he is.
That, and it's like what, 4 a.m. over there?
It's like 3 or 4 in the morning in Germany.
Coming up next to the stage, we have Frank.
Hey, Tom. Hi, guys. So, I'm Frank. I'm a freak. Yeah. So, I wrote this song. It's a weird song. Actually, before I talk about my song, I think I've seen a guy from Moon Music. Yeah, he's waving. Okay, I can see. Let me put my shades on so I can see you. I can see you anyway. So Moon Music on Anderson Lane is my favorite guitar shop. So if you need a string, a pickup, a pick, or whatever you need, go there. And so I wrote this weird song. I'm not sure what it is about. And it's a band song, so I have an entire band in my iPhone. Now I'm going to press play and we see what happens, okay? So I really don't know what I'm about to do, so. Volume. Man, the wizard's Parkinson, gonna get his weather's fun, gonna go consult the plant. What a wizard, man! What a wizard, man! To the ampersand. Man, the wizard on porch time, gonna get his head just right, gonna rest on Mary's thighs. What a wizard, man, just a wizard, man. To the ampersand. And when you hold me, the butterflies are catching waves. Oh yeah. And when you rock my boat, them butterflies are kind of sad, so bad. Man, the wizard and the signs and the drill, my such eye, ampersand, he never tried. Such a wizard man, just a wizard man. Do the ampersand. Man, the wizard from the pond, and the lilies and the frogs is in my head to let you know. And a rock without a row, what a wizard man, just a wizard man. Ooh, to the ampersand. And when you hold me, the butterflies are catching waves. Oh yeah. And when you run me, them butterflies are dropping there. So sad. To the ampersand. Ooh, to the ampersand. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Frank.
I mean, you got to have fog if you're singing about the wizard man. I mean, come on.
That was very cool. Oh, Ernie, I did want to kind of bring it up. You want to show the audience how you do it when like the bands go crazy on stage? You know, when you get all the white strobes going.
Well, yeah, but that's the big Kiss ending song.
I know, but do it.
It doesn't make no sense without the band. I'll do it when the kids go up and play.
How about this?
No, when the kids go up and play, it would be more appropriate. Just wait.
You're no fun. I'm kidding. No, he's not. Don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Coming up next to the stage, we have Second Best. It stays on the whole time.
No, go to the side. Testing. Yo, what's up, Kick Butt? We're second best, and we've been playing at Kick Butt for a while, and we love playing here. Right, Freddie? Right, Freddie? Yeah. You know, we're just some kids who want to make some noise, and everybody knows us as the Nirvana Kids. And I'm on bass for the first time.
Won't you believe it, it's just my luck. 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 No recess. No recess. No recess. Yeah, you're in high school again. You're in high school again. We're 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 in high school again. You're in high school again. No recess. No recess! No recess! No recess! No recess! No recess! No recess!
I didn't get to do my big ending. Oh, there's technical problems up there with the bass drum.
Covered in security, I can let you smother me. I like to put a kill to work, trading off and taking turn. I don't regret a thing, and I've got this friend you see. It makes me feel I wanted more than I could steal. Arrest myself and wear a shield. Go out of my way to prove I still smell it on you. Don't tell me what I wanna hear. Afraid I'll never know what fear. Experience anything to me. I keep fighting jealousy until it's fucking gone, and I've got this friend you see. It makes me feel I wanted more than I could steal. Rest myself and wear a shield. Go out of my way to prove I still smell it on you. Covered in security, how did that just smother me? put a kill to work. Turn it up and take a turn. Don't try to think it up, yeah. The brand new scene makes me feel I wanted more, not can steal. Rest myself where I should. Find my way, make you a deal. Stay the back, learn from whoever we want. Now do what the best themselves. Learn from who turn what's lost to prove they still smell it on you. They still smell it on you. Smell it on you.
All right, give it up for first best. Second best. Woo!
You see, if I would have done that before they played, it would have ruined the whole thing.
All right, you're right. And go ahead and say. What'd you say?
Say it again.
You're right.
One more time. One more time.
No. Oh my God. Okay, after that pit, go get yourself something cold to drink. Woo! Oh my God.
I think somebody might have even been stabbed on the dance floor down there.
It came very close. Eddie passed me. I was like, what the? Honestly, I thought he was running into me like the pit. Woo! That was awesome.
I hope it wasn't too loud on the internet. I looked over and my meters were peaking out over here, but oh well.
I was going to say, in here, it was great.
Yeah, no, I think I would have heard it. It might have distorted a little bit online, guys watching at home. I'm sorry if it was distorting a little bit, but they were intense.
Very, very. And coming up next to the stage, we have Ben. Woo!
What's up, everyone? All right, we're having a good Sunday. You know, it's past 8 o'clock, so there's not shit to smile about. We got work tomorrow. Fuck. What's going on? It's my first time doing this in a while, probably about 6 months, so I'm pretty nervous. I did something to try to calm myself down. That's right, I did ketamine before the show. We'll see how I feel tomorrow at work. But yeah, so it's probably been about 6 months since I came up on stage and did some comedy. During those 6 months, I've been traveling, I've been working. I got fat again. That's really awesome. Getting fat rocks. You just stop going to the gym, and suddenly everything is 5,000 calories. It's pretty great. So I was traveling back in September. I was going to Thailand, and I know what everyone's thinking right now. Yeah, this guy went to fucking Thailand. We all know what he did. Wrong. I was there for work. It was for sumo. Yeah, no, dead ass. I was doing sumo. But so I flew out of Houston to South Korea. That was the first leg of my journey. And I found very quickly that the airline I was on had zero fucking Wi-Fi. So let's kind of break this down real quickly. It was September 10th. So already it's a bad omen to fly the day before 9/11, I feel like. But then, no Wi-Fi for 14 hours. So you're completely disconnected from the world. And, about 7 hours into the flight, I started thinking, I'm like, man, what if something really crazy happened while I was on this flight? And then I started thinking, I was like, Donald Trump's gonna fucking die while I'm on this plane. Turn on my phone, notice my disappointment when I saw it was fucking Charlie Kirk instead, bro. And I was pissed, not because it was Trump, but because I wasn't able to get in on the memes of Charlie Kirk dying at the moment it happened. But yeah, that was crazy. The first thing I did was connect my phone back to cellular, and I'm on the tarmac at the South Korean airport still. And the first thing I do, I open up Twitter, and the first thing I see is the video, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then all the texts start flooding in, and all the messages. And so, my family group chat, we're all pretty left-leaning, very liberal. And my mom's like, "It's so sad this happened." And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty sad," but deep down I was like, "You fucking deserved it." But I can't, you can't voice that to your parents. You look bad. But anyways, so I get off that flight, then I board my flight to Thailand. That's a 6-hour flight from South Korea to Thailand. And let me tell you, that was the scariest fucking flight I've ever been on. Not because it was an unsafe flight, but because of the people that were on the flight. It's like you walked on and you just saw everyone and you're like, yeah, I know what you sick fucks are here for, And people were like hiding their heads in shame. It's like, dude, you're as big as me. You're not hiding from shit. Like, you can't hide. Like, we know what you're here for. So I got on the plane and I automatically just was like, yeah, I'm better than everyone else. That's not like a Thailand national, but it was a very interesting flight. Thailand was very fun. Again, I was there for sumo wrestling, so it was really cool. But then from there, I went to Japan to do more sumo training. I practiced with a university over there. Really cool. I learned I was really out of shape and I threw out my fucking back during that. So I had to walk with a limp for most of my trip after that. Really fun. But yeah, I had to go back to my shitty office job after that, and I work in IT. So if anyone that works in IT knows, you deal with the stupidest fucking people on this earth. Like, genuinely, it's like, how the fuck are you able to, how are you still alive? Like, you don't know, the basics. I think one of the best things, I worked at Apple for a little while. As you know, iPhone users are some of the most stuck-up, pretentious fucking phone users ever. They suck. And so during that job, I'd have to screen share a lot with people. And when you screen share, you saw everything. So, I screen share with a guy who's like, my Safari isn't working on his phone. Dude, he opens up his Safari, and the first thing that's on there is his history, and I'm telling you, it was 30 tabs of Pornhub. And I was just like, dude, you don't need that many tabs of that open. That's absurd. And then another guy, this was a crazy one, he was, my text messages aren't going through, and we go to his text messaging app on the screen share, and in there, dude, he's texting just a bunch of escorts trying to get stuff going. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You gotta have some common knowledge of what's about to happen when you call into us. Have some shame and maybe delete those things. But it happens. But from there, before I worked at Apple, I worked at the Texas State Capitol. So I worked for the house, the Sergeant at Arms house, and I was there for about a year and a half. It was a really cool job. It was all summer camp. Everyone did drugs, everyone got drunk, and everyone had sex with each other, so it was really fun. But, I almost became a Texas hero or a Texas villain, depending on which side of the ballot looks at it. I was almost the first person to elbow assassinate a governor. So we were walking down, there's an underground portion of the Capitol, and there's a really narrow hallway, and I'm not a narrow person. I'm very big, and we're in a rush to get up to the House chamber. And I hear Hot Wheels behind. Hot Wheels is behind me. I don't hear him, but he's behind me. And I throw my elbow back to grab my backpack, and I tell you, I had maybe 2 or 3 inches before I made contact with his head. That's the first time, 2 or 3 inches makes a lot of difference. But yeah, that's about my time right there. So I'm going to end it right there. I just want to say real quickly, Wyoming does fucking suck. So I wanted to co-sign that one.
All right. Let me see. Where was I?
Just drop the mics on the floor where they're at. That's fine. I'll put them away later.
All right. Give it up for Ben. Woo!
I have to readjust my camera angle because he was really tall.
That would have been really that. See, I think that would have been a better story had he elbowed him in the face. If we have the whole whoop, go backwards.
I wonder if you would have actually gotten in trouble or something, or arrested or something. It was an accident, man.
It was an accident, man. I didn't mean to throw my backpack in his face. I'm sorry.
He was tailgating. It was his fault.
It would have been a public service.
You think he would know better? But, oh well.
All right, and don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. Ernie B, has anybody else bought a sandwich?
No, there's still 3 left.
Okay, Ernie, do your PSA.
Buy, purchase, consume, enjoy.
Wait, who bought one? You bought a sandwich? All right. We had a special sandwich adopted. They're very good. They're very good. Do not go to the drive-thru after this. Go get a sandwich from here. You will not be sorry. Coming up next to the stage, we have Matthew LaCour.
What's up, little homie? How you doing? Yo, that was cool as fuck. Here's the thing. If let these gems be gems for so long. If any of you ever offer them drugs, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. If any of you ever offer this, you see that beautiful face right there? I'll beat the fuck out of you, sir. No, I'm sorry. You guys killed it. What's your name, homie? Chance. What's your band's name? Second Bet. Yeah. If you're gonna kind of take my time by being up here disconnecting all your shit, I'm gonna talk to you for a while. No, you're good, homie. Keep doing your thing. You're cool. I know you got a curfew. That's you need help. Damn, look at this mom. Yo, he is so committed to the game. I'm sorry. I'll do my jokes. I'm being silly willy. I'm being a silly willy bully. You guys good? I'm not even fucking with you. Are you guys good? I don't want to be in your way. Oh, no, you're good. Okay, sick. This is so weird. I didn't do shit today. I did. I went shopping. I went shopping. I went to Target. Not bragging. Dog. You beat me to it. No, you remember when shopping at Target used to be a flex? You always had that dickhead friend that would call it Target, right? I'm dickhead. I love Target. I fucking love Target, dog. I swear to God, like, I go in there with such energy, like, I have to get my Starbucks, because if I finish it before I finish my shopping trip, I get a free refill. Target hack, right? Like, I'll tell you, you know when I knew it was going downhill? So I remember I was on, like, one of my last shopping trips at fucking Target, dude. So I walk in, I get my Starbucks, I'm playing with my knickknacks, I'm going around, I go down my favorite aisle 12, candles. Fuck you, men can like candles, all right? I like the passion fruit, assholes. Anyway, so I turn down my favorite aisle and I see this woman and this child, and all I hear the woman go, God, what the fuck did I tell you? I told you to stop touching shit. Sometimes I wish I never even had you. Oh my God, dog! I swear to God, I was so in it. I dropped my Starbucks. Dude, I charge forward. I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm so caffeinated. I just been doing loops, dog. I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee. I get to her. I'm like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? She goes, excuse me? This has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with me. That behavior is unacceptable. If you want to do that, you take that shit to Walmart. This is Target, bitch. Dog, I do not fuck with Dollar General energy. Does that make sense? No, dog, I fuck with Dollar Tree. I grew up on Dollar Tree. Actually, no, fuck Dollar Tree. There's shit in Dollar Store. I went recently. There's shit in the Dollar Store that's not a dollar. I need to stop yelling at this thing. Fucking, what am I gonna do next? There's a lock screen, damn it. It's a nice photo though. I changed my background. It's my family. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. It's Silly Willy. It's we're gonna see. It's not gonna go. Okay, cool. I heard about this new police force called ICE. Heard they were no bueno. I'm just seeing if I can silence my way to a laugh. I'm really being cheap right now. I'm being cheap as fuck right now. I'm fucking. Does anybody in here do audiobooks? Anybody? Hell yeah, yeah. Fucking know that you're better than these peasants. No, I'm kidding. I'm just way more dyslexic than y'all. Fuck it. I like the feature. Here's the thing for anybody. I like the feature of when the author they read the book. That's cool. That's cool. Here's the thing. I've been doing Promised Land by Barack Obama. Dude, I've been walking around Target listening to fucking Bomb Man with my Starbucks. I swear to God, it's sick as hell. He has a part in the first chapter. I haven't gotten that far. He has a part in the first chapter where he talks about his mom because she was white, nurse, came from a racist family. She's like, my mom was so appalled by racism that she married not one but two black men. Dude, I forget how like eloquently Obama spoke. You know what I mean? Like that. What a eloquent way to be like. My mom loves black dick, dog. That's for the cause. That's right. Two hands, obviously. Thank you. Yo, if I hit a punchline hard enough, do I get a fucking smoke thing like those kids, or like a little flashy light? Like, what do I gotta do to fucking get that shit? Hey, I'm Matthew. Bye bye.
Let's hear it for Matthew LaCour. All right. So up next, I suppose that hasn't been here in a while. Let's hear it for Toma.
No. Dongle assistance. Hot tamale. It's
a circular.
It's the one with for the phones. That's for a guitar. That's a guitar cord.
It's a circular jack.
I'm sorry, he's not sharp on a regular day. There you go.
Is it Type C?
Ernie, these are two
They're both. What kind of phone is it? No, there's one for Android. There's one for. I have to walk all the way up there. Ah.
Turn the volume all the way up.
It's working.
And maybe use the other microphone because that cord keeps falling out of that one for some reason.
So this one?
Yeah, try that one there because. Oh. They're both acting up, I guess.
So I always do a Japanese Buddhism Nembutsu chant when I start my performance. Can I do that? Can I be spiritual? Yeah, all the spiritual people. Yeah, that's what connects people, right? I'm gonna use this mic. 奇妙無量寿如来なも不可思議故何万打仏何万打仏何万打仏。Good evening, everyone. My name is Tama. I used to live here in Austin. Yeah, so it feels so good to be back in this town because this is the place where I can be true myself. So I'm gonna do what I really wanna do, you know, for tonight's performance. I don't know what's really happening in the world nowadays. I don't know about economics. I don't know about politics. But I know the world needs more peace, more love, more power to the people, more respectful attitude towards others. But on top of that, and most importantly, the world needs more reggae music! Yeah, man! Greetings, everyone! It's been a while! This is the return of Tama, the Buddhist ragamuffin from Japan. Are you ready for some wicked, wicked, wicked Japanese Buddhist dance or reggae music? If yes, yo, let me hear you say whoa! Say yeah! Say whoa! Say yaga yaga yo! Say whoa! Say yeah! Say whoa! Say yaga yaga yo! 君のざん切り頭を叩いてみれば文明開化の音がする何万打仏を唱えてみれば新人歓喜の味がする耳を澄ませばどこからともなくね唱える声がする心を開けばいつでもどこで極楽浄土の風が吹くなぜ人は生きる意味を問わぬまま生きてゆくの気がつけばこの命も消えてゆくどこかへ読書読詩読書読来人生の必須は人間万道断末難も断楽論もそれが人間の生きる道光明無量寿命無量その名を阿弥陀との玉えり本願日常真実一如六人の中で死んでゆけ Reggae music Austin Get the vibes Wow 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 Yeah なぜ人は生きる意味を入れぬまま死んでゆくの気がつけばその命も消えてゆ くどこかへ生な仏の呼び声が命の果てまでこだまするの不別が唱えれば宇宙の果てまでこだまする六道輪廻をさまよえるすべての衆生が救われる生じの凡夫はおのごとく往生定まり仏となる Reggae music! Listen to reggae music! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Thank you very much. That was a performance of Tama, the Buddhist ragamuffin from Japan. Return to Austin. Remember that. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Tama.
I think he needs a little more energy when he's on stage, though.
See,
Yeah.
honestly, I always say it's like, no matter what kind of music you love, once reggae beat hits, you're just like, it's there. You're all in it. You're all in it. And don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. There's also, Ernie, did anybody else buy a sandwich?
Yes. Somebody did buy another sandwich.
Another one?
Yeah,
Woo!
there's
Hell yeah!
There's only 2 left.
Oh, and Ernie B. Coming up next, we have a new voice. Give it up for Devin Way.
Yo. I'm visiting from Colorado, just have to at least say that. I don't really like to explain my poems, I just kind of jump into them, so bear with me here, guys. I'm wondering if the voices inside my head are God or hereditary. Because when my mom said I'm the reason why my dad and brother were in the cemetery, I'm wondering if that was her or just the voices that we have to carry. So this family tree feels like something I have to hide or bury, but it's the tears from my eyes that are watering these roots. So crying is scary. I'm stuck and I want to write poems that no one has ever heard before, but really at what cost? Do I have to dig up a bunch of shit just to find a new rhyme? Think about the time I died inside when my dad called my line asking for a ride, but my pride hit decline thinking he'll be fine. But being a kid is the excuse for the unknown. I told the cops, next time my dad calls, I'll for sure answer the phone, but it's been 12 fucking years and he still isn't home. Looking back, it took 6 months until they sent out the drones, as if a missing person at that point isn't just a pile of bones. And I know you can tell by my tone, and every poem really has shown that I've never outgrown being alone. Alcoholics don't run in my family, they drive. And after finding my dad's bottle at like 5, it's got me brushing off my addictions, it's just fine. And I can't lie, every time I've gotten on my knees to pray, I've never gotten the strength to stand back up. And once my mom got out of the psych ward, I was quickly disowned. She said I was the reason that she went full blown. Losing my father, then my mother, really has just been one of life's many stepping stones. A couple months after my father went missing, my brother's girlfriend said, "Come with me, I'm a medium. I can see and talk to the dead. Having you with me, I swear it will help me find your dad." She was 22, I was 13. She covered my mouth so I couldn't scream. She said, "Being with the kids always been a dream. There's just something about you being clean. So I'ma fuck you like you see on screens. Being 13, I didn't know what that means, so..." I was stuck in place. smoking drugs to erase. The burns from unshaven legs on mine, that memory really has never lost my mind. And it felt like 4 years flew. But truly, my little brother never knew or had a clue why my dad never came through. He held on to that hurt for so long and never found a way to continue. I wish I knew how to be a better brother to you, but you were different and so was I. And to be honest, I was a piece of shit guy because my mom always loved you more than me. But the day I came home from school, you gave me something I thought I'd never see. Seeing your brains out of your head really opened my mind. Made me realize that life is just death and it's a matter of time. And when you have no more family members left to bury, the last casket is the heaviest to carry. Even though he was only 60 pounds, I lowered my brother into the ground, and I could only look down knowing he was the last of my bloodline in town. Now my eyes are stuck in place. I can't look at anyone in the face because I'm replaying how many last breaths it takes to finish life's race. And they hear what I'm saying, but they don't understand it. So much pain in this world. How is this God's planet? I've been homeless, raped, and lost. Like, God, did you plan this? Maybe these are your words and I don't understand it. Or maybe you're, not listening and you lost your faith. Said the devil disguised with my mom's face. Now, the only time I look myself in the eyes is when the screen goes black on my phone. And it feels like God's on Do Not Disturb because he left me in a dark mode. God, why is it when you speak to me, your voice sounds like mine? Because the same voice that told me to kill myself last night sounds like the same voice that says I'm worth the time. So how do I truly know whether it's yours or mine? Is this serendipitous or ridiculous thinking I'll ever want to change? Why improve myself today when tomorrow I'll throw it all away? I learned to live and thrive in chaos, and I never prayed for sunny weather because I'm afraid if everything gets better, then I'll have nothing to write. And without these poems, there's one less guy on an open mic. Do I have time for one quick one? 26 seconds, cool. All right. I was the last person my father talked to on the phone before he drank himself to death. So, of course, when I turned 21, I went to the same bar until someone yelled out, "Last call." And if that's not ironic, I'm a crazy fool. So I've been sober ever since and just played it cool. But there I go lying again. Lord, you know I never opened up. Abusing drugs, never thinking I was dope enough. She's over me when I'm the one that she's supposed to love. At least my heart's broken enough for the both of us. Forever is a lie. Because I've been alone every night. Now I've been fucking 2 girls at the same time just to feel alive. I miss when a kiss was enough. Now I'm filling every void I have with buying stuff. I'm starting to realize it's all a disguise and these real lies take up real time. And in real time I'm tongue-tied because there's never been a good side to any of our goodbyes. You hit me with a "I love you." As if that fixes all the shit you do. So let me write my poems in different moods. Maybe hang out with different crews just to stay with you. Am I alone in this pain or do you feel it too? Or in a couple weeks will there be another dude? If the sky is blue, then so am I, thinking I can fix the demons inside your mind. And as the hourglass drains, it always becomes more clear. Lately, I've been a mess, thinking less and saying more. I talk to God about you, so I'm praying more. But I'm fuck screaming, fuck what you think. Tears fall out while I write it down, smudging the ink. The idea of building a home turned into a bunch of half-written poems.
Okay, that's also like what I like to say, the poetic pimp slap that makes everybody in the venue go like this. Give it up for Devin Way, new voice! Wow. I was just like, fuck. I haven't heard anything like that in a while. But coming up next, we have another new voice. New voice! Give it up for Angela Arocha!
is probably gonna take up some of my time, but man, your poem really touched me and made me cry. I'm gonna do a poetry as well, but God. It was beautiful. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. Fuck. Okay. This is a poem that I had written within 12 hours. It's basically about me. My energy gives off a vibe of people feeling welcome, which is fine. But then when I accept them, they end up leaving. So it's always very difficult to get that part of me out, to find out that there's always going to be an ending at some point. Silent and mysterious, resembling a dark lake, where you can only see inside on parts the moon shadows over. That gleam it brings draws you in. Utter silence quietly invites to become irrepressible. The parts you can't see attracts unsettling fear. That is intriguing, compelling that dive in the deep end. That energy you get from me is not for your amusement to unravel. It is in fact a manifest I developed for my own protection. If I entrust you with my heart in pain, then that bond stays with me indefinitely for you. Yet here we are, no hesitation of the outcome when it was always about the scheme. Because of your careless curiosity being fed while I starved, brings me to feeding my inner tortured spirit you restored and rebroke. Telling myself it is okay to feel lost and scared or alone, this isn't your fault. The biggest obstacle you will ever take on is to admit that some things is wrong. To not be afraid of what might be said or thought for how you feel inside. Whew. Thank you. I did another piece. I have a daughter that I lost in a custody battle. So this poem is for her. It's called In Your Memory. You don't know this, but today I celebrated with you. Today I made you there in my heart so that maybe you felt it too in your heart and smiled. I went to your favorite place to eat and got ranch on the side. It's the little things you do. Created a memory at a place that you would remember forever and have close to you dearly. Spent way more money than I anticipated. I always do with you. But it's always worth the smiles and adorable gut belly laughs you get. Ended the day with an adorable movie that you pick that I have to secretly act like I don't like. Who's the kid, me or you? Meh, we can share those cartoon movies together. You're always good at sharing. Today I spent it with you. Remember that you're always in my heart and I will always be in yours.
Tom was in the pit. Give it up for Angela Rocha, new voice.
Yeah, but see, when Tom's in the pit though, he goes around in circles the other way because he's from Australia. Yeah. Thank you.
Wah, wah. Oh my God. Okay, we've got another new voice. Another new voice. Give it up for Bill Sullivan.
It's really hard to do all this stuff with a beer in my hand. It's like oh shit.
Is that coming through nicely? Great. Well, thank you all. My name is Bill Sullivan. This is my first time here, and what an amazing group of artists all night tonight. Thank you for letting me be a part of that. I'm going to play a song called Wait by the Beatles, and it won't take 5 minutes. It'll take a lot less. It's been a long time, now I'm coming back home. I've been away now, oh how I've been alone. Wait till I come back to your side. We'll forget the tears we cried. And if your heart breaks, don't wait, turn me away. And if your heart's strong, hold on, I won't delay. Wait till I come back to your side. We'll forget the tears we cried. I feel as though you want to know that I've been good as I can be. And if you do, I'll trust in you and know that you will wait for me. But if it's a long time, now I'm coming back home. I've been away now, oh how I've been alone. Wait till I come back to your side. We'll forget the tears we cried. I feel as though you want to know that I've been good as I can be. And if you do, I'll trust in you and know that you will wait for me. And if your heart's strong, hold on, I won't delay. And if your heart's strong, hold on, I won't delay. Wait till I come back to your side. We'll forget the tears we cried. It's been a long time, now I'm coming back home. I've been away now, oh how I've been alone. Thank you all.
You know, I can't say if I've heard that song or not before because the Beatles just have so many songs, you know, and I don't know if anyone's heard all of them. But it's just, it amazes me that they were only together for like 8 years and they wrote all that music. Like, holy cow, man. I mean, and good songs, you know.
Ernie, I have to learn another song. Because see, wait, hold on, before I explain. Give it up for Bill Sullivan, New Voice! Because see, let me explain. Me and Ernie, on our off time, we karaoke. We do songs in his workstation, and my favorites are the Beatles and Elvis, hands down. And yes, I can do some of some of Elvis's low voice. I can do it.
Although last night we were doing a lot of Neil Sedaka, rest in peace.
Oh God, I cannot believe we lost Neil Sedaka. That messed with me. But like I said, one of my favorites is the Beatles, and I love doing all these songs. And Ernie he's like, I've honestly never heard that before, and I'll look at him like, how long have you been in music?
Because she's like a Beatles freak, you know. So, you know, I mean, I like the
Since
Beatles.
high school,
I like the
since high
Beatles,
school.
but I mean, I haven't heard everything. It's just like you haven't heard everything by Uriah Heep or Iron Maiden or Queensryche. So I know.
Okay, I beg to differ on the Maiden. Okay, don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $5.25. It's not too late to go get something delicious from the bar. Coming up next, we have TRX Prototype.
You may have to come back here and stall because I think I'm gonna have to give him a helping hand setting up there.
She said hand.
Yeah, trust me, I'm no help.
Yeah. You're like no help at all.
None whatsoever.
The new episodes, like with old Beavis and Butthead, are friggin' hilarious.
Oh God, I've been watching those. On Paramount Plus.
Right. Yeah, just the guitar cable. Yep. That's it. Get in there, you bastard. All right.
Yeah, he was telling me before the show that he had to borrow that keyboard stand because his regular rig, somebody sat on it or something and it snapped.
Dumbass. Yeah. Shut up, butt munch.
Oh my God.
Hey, where the hell's my hat? I need to like balance my head. I know, but the other hat.
You know, he was here. Who's the creative Beavis Butthead? What's his name? Yeah, he was here for a comedy festival one time. Just sitting right here in front of me, just watching the show.
Yeah, the show's like, I think the studio is based out of Austin now, so yeah. But like some of the scenes in the new cartoon are in Austin. It's pretty interesting. All right. What's up, everybody? Y'all know me as Andrew MC, but no more. For tonight, I'm TRX Prototype for all 6 of you. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, you know? All right, quick sound check. Oh, shit. Hold on.
It's the on switch.
Oh, yeah, it just like lost power. Ah, evil bastard. All right, there we go. All right, cool. I got it plugged in. Wait, hold on.
I'm getting nothing.
Yeah, just 1 second. Ah, there we go. Woo! Sexy.
Is the volume up?
I'll just do that all night. How about that? Has my time started?
Not yet, not until your music starts.
All right. Here we go. So I'm TRX Prototype. It's a new project for those of you who don't know. But those of you who do, it's friggin' awesome. All right. Quick sound check. Yep. You won. This is called Suborbital. There you go. All right. How much time I got? How much time I got?
Oh, you got 1:40.
Oh, excellent. Let me. Spoken word is hardly my forte, but I felt convicted to share this. Who here likes Hunter S. Thompson?
Yes.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Fuck yeah! I knew I was in the right company. All right. If I can find it. All right. You all hear me?
Yes.
All right. History is hard to know because all the hired bullshit. Without even being sure of history, quote unquote, it seems entirely reasonable to think that every now and then the energy of a whole generation comes to head in a long, fine flash, for reasons nobody really understands at the time and which never explain in retrospect what actually happened. There was madness in any direction, at any hour. You could strike sparks anywhere. There was a fantastic universal sense that whatever we were doing right, that we were winning. And that, I think, was the handle, the sense of inevitable victory over the forces of old and evil. Not in any mean or military sense. We didn't need that. Our energy would simply prevail. There was no point in fighting, on our side or theirs. We had all the momentum. We were riding the crest of a high and beautiful wave. So now, less than 5 years later, you can go up on a steep hill in Las Vegas and look west. With the right kind of eyes, you can almost see the high water mark, that place where the wave finally broke and rolled back. Thank you. I just had to share. Fear and Loathing's been on the brain, and that's just like, that's one of the most beautiful pieces of prose I've ever heard in my life. Right? Oh! What a send-off. Ow!
Those are all royalty-free Stinger music.
Ow, ow! Keep them stingers coming, yo. Oh yeah, I'm still plugged in.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you are.
Yeah, let me. Okay. Here's the thing. Yeah, you're still connected. I know. Oh God! There we go.
Yep, you got it. I'll do the other mic. You do what you gotta do.
And and you can just put the keyboard stand to the back of the stage. I'll put it away later.
All right, give it up for TRX Prototype. Woo! Okay.
That's like soundtrack music to like some modern sci-fi kind of movie. You know,
yeah.
Like in the future, like very like.
I like the way Tom said that.
I'll be back.
Yeah. All right, Ernie, I got another new voice coming up. Another new voice.
Sorry, you're on the wrong mic. That mic has the echo, so it didn't work.
Another new voice. How's that? Give it up for Blue Shade.
So what if I don't know what Armageddon means? It's not the end of the world. I own the world's worst thesaurus. It's not only is it rubbish, but it's also rubbish. Hey, have you seen that video of that parrot singing into a microphone with pitch correction, autotune? It sings a couple of notes and it freaks out and it runs around in a circle and comes back and does it again like 3 or 4 times. It's hilarious.
Is that a dad joke?
No, that's a real thing. This is a dad joke. My partner told me I had to stop acting like a flamingo, so I had to put my foot down. That's actually a bird. I'm stalling for time here. Sorry, he was waiting on me.
the only thing that was missing is nobody was passing around the mushrooms. Give it up for Blue Shades! Okay, the way I could just best visualize it, it was like Iron Butterfly meets Portishead. Okay, does anybody remember Portishead? Okay, I just want to make sure of that, because I kind of had the feeling of the...
I fell asleep at an Iron Butterfly concert one time during the keyboard solo. No, I was so stoned. And when I woke up, Blue Oyster Cult was on stage. I was like, holy shit.
I still can't believe nobody woke you up.
They didn't. They just let me sleep. It was a long keyboard solo.
And you were very, 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 very stoned.
Yeah. It was spring break. Come on, give me a break. I work hard. Yeah.
He needed the rest. Yeah, he's been working. He's been doing shows since he was a fetus.
And the ironic thing is, 20 years later, I ended up working with members of Iron Butterfly, which was super cool.
That's badass.
Did you tell him that story? No.
That would have been funny.
Actually, the keyboard player for that show was the keyboard player from Sugarloaf, Green Eyed Lady.
Okay.
It was him, the drummer from Rare Earth, the guitar player from Iron Butterfly, and the bass player from Cannibal and the Headhunters, Land of a Thousand Dances. Oh, they played all their hits. It was good. It was Bike Fest on South Padre Island. It was great. It was awesome.
Coming up next, we have another new voice. Another new voice! Give it up for Magnus.
These are both live, right?
Yeah, both live. Yeah.
I'm going to use both of them and mic that guitar up if that's okay.
Okay, Ernie.
You're right there. Gotta come all the way from the back of the room.
Hurry up, it's your job.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Check. I like how intimate the room's gotten. Oh, yeah. It feels like I'm playing to just like a few close friends at this point. Yeah. Well, my name's Magnus. I'm gonna play an original song for you all. It's called Not This, Not That.
My devil whispers in my ear, above the smoke replaces air. Higher and higher, lower and lower, until the floor is gone. Sir, give me your wisdom, it's mine for the taking, and should you resist, I'll open your skull by any means necessary, blunder your brain and take all the knowledge I can carry. Higher and higher, lower and lower, progress and regress in the same stride. Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my, alright. Not this, not this, not that, not that, not this, not this, not that, not that, not this, not this, not that, not that. Just give me your wisdom, I said, give me your wisdom, not this, not this, not that, not that. Oh, give me your wisdom, I said, give me your wisdom already, yeah. None of these words ring true. I'd like to cut out my tongue I observe the contradictions this way and that way, tugging opposition. Words and desires, fears and ideals. God's factory of joy has a smokestack for tears. Alright, alright, oh me, oh my. Alright. Not this, not this, not that, not that. Not this, not this, not that, not that. Not this, not this, not that, not that. Just give me your wisdom, I said. Give me your wisdom, not this, not this, not that, not that. Give me your wisdom, I said. Give me your wisdom already, yeah.
How much time do I have left? 2 minutes. All right, I'm gonna play the good part of Black by Pearl Jam.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm twisted thoughts that spin around my head. I'm spinning. Oh, I'm spinning how quick the sun can drop away. Now my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything. Oh, the love gone bad turned my world to black, tattooed all I see, all I am, all of me. I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a star in somebody else's sky. But why can it be? Why can't it be me?
I made sure to finish on perfect time. All right. My name's Magnus. If you want to look me up on Instagram, it's Magnus Frable. MagnusFrable.
All right, give it up for Magnus.
You know, I do an Eddie Vedder impression. You want to hear it? Want to hear it? Here we go. Feeling eating fried chicken in the morning with some cornflakes. Yeah. That's what I think it says.
No, you need to tell the Eddie Vedder story that when you were talking to that DJ.
No, that's too long.
That was funny. All right, let me see. Where's Lost in Thought? Oh God, his head is down. He disappeared. All right, like I said, give it up for Magnus.
That was cool stuff, man.
Oh, and all right, just to let y'all know, you are being videoed live. Just to make sure to look up on YouTube, Kick Butt Coffee, and you see our poster where it says Spoken and Heard, top second from the left. You'll see that, and then you'll see your show, and it's categorized by date.
Yeah, they're all stored by date. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's literally hundreds of videos up there now.
If not thousands.
Well,
because there's also punk shows, ukulele
There's always
fest,
something
there's a
going on.
lot of stuff. Oh, Yeah, that happens. Ernie, didn't you just do Ukulele Fest?
Ukulele Fest, yeah, we just had one.
Saturday afternoon.
It was ukulele open mic, and we have another one coming up in April, I think. Ukulele Joy. It's where they bring like a whole orchestra of ukulele players. It's really cool.
Ukulele Jam.
No, it's like a symphony, like an orchestra, and they have different sections and parts and stuff.
That's very cool.
There's bass ukuleles. There was this guy.
That's why I love Austin.
There was this guy that would show. This old man would show up, and he'd have like a flying V ukulele, and then he'd have a Telecaster ukulele. He's like, dude.
Okay. Do they have a Dean ukulele?
A bass, because there's bass ukuleles too.
Wow. Okay. All right. Ernie, another new voice. Oh. Another new voice. Give it up for James.
Hi, I'm James. My guitar only has one hole also, so instead of two. Is that in the right spot?
Sounds good.
Is it good?
Evenings come to Union Hill. I'm sitting here with time to kill. There's nothing beneath the live oak trees except for these old bones and me. Evenings come to Union Hill. Listen to the whippoorwill calling all the old and ill, and all of those whose time has come, the sick and tired, used and worn. Listen to the whippoorwill. He said, lay your troubles down upon the hallowed ground. That you wore won't bother you no more, 'cause everything is eventually on Union Hill. Judgment, one for death, one for the hero Fent, one for the moon, for the sun, the tower the fool fell from, one for the high priestess. She said, lay your troubles down upon the hallowed ground. The worries that you wore won't bother you no more, 'cause everything learned eventually on Union Hill. Union Hill. Thank you.
All right, give it up for James, new voice. Woo. Ernie, how much time have we been running?
2 hours, 51 minutes, and 50 seconds.
And have we had viewers?
Oh yeah, they're watching.
Good. Yeah.
They're not chanting much, but they're watching.
What's up, y'all? Especially since you're not giving us any names.
Well, nobody said anything.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna give him the what's up. Hold on. There we go. I knew you'd like that. I've actually been teaching this guy at work. I said, "You want to be cool?" I said, "Go up to your friend and go, hey." And so he's getting better at it. He's getting better at it.
The head nod, the head bob.
Yeah, Ernie said try the eyebrows. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
if you're real lazy, you just do the eyebrows.
That's weird. That's weird. You go up to somebody and go, they're gonna be like,
I would have friends in
"What's
high
wrong
school
with
that
you?"
would do that. Oh, Astro Legumes is here,
Astrid, what's up?
watching in Germany.
4 a.m. He's probably got a beer right there going, look at all those weirdos. That's us. We are the camp of the weirdos. Coming up next, we have Isaac.
Hello, everyone. I am Isaac. I'm going to be reading a poem that I wrote probably about a year ago. I'm going to be reading a poem I wrote about a year ago. Initially, it was dedicated to another person. However, I wanted to go through, make it my own, and reclaim it for myself. So this one is to honor a part of me that loved well and what I hope to build again in the future. Lovers and poets, jockeys of the art, hear this story, one that sings to the ears and speaks to the heart. So take a seat and get comfy. This tale may be long, but that's because the story is one that should be heard from the start. Many a people seek this tale because it's tried and true, a fairy tale love that makes the world taste like honeydew. And with them by my side, I feel like it's due, a poem as best I could about how I feel for you. Maybe heaven isn't a place we have to die to get to. Henry Drummond. It's weird to think that two strangers could become this close, especially when the distance is so far between. But you make me flutter and melt to the ground, and when you come to pick me up off the floor, my heart begins to sing. Love, you have made my heart, and the world, you have my heart, and the world should see the warmth, excitement, and peace you bring to me. When I hear your voice, the world ceases to spin, and all the sounds flying between us seem to stop and stare at the love that's been floating through the air. You make my bad days good and bring with you the light that brings joy, laughter, and songs to fill the emptiness of night. You brighten everyone around you's day, and I'm just glad I get to be here with you and stay. You are without a doubt the most precious find. Between your soul and your looks, your beauty is divine. You have an old soul and one that's hard to come by, and are nothing short but a blessing upon all mankind. Each and every day I want to see your light shine through, and the angels have spared your grace to shine upon this earth. And if your light should ever burn out, I want to be nearby so I can help bring you warmth and be the fire that lights your hearth. You're as smart and sharp as the birds and the bees, and I often think they'd make you their queen. And though you might not have a green thumb, you've helped our love grow and blossom, and I'm excited to see what's yet to come. I want to treat you with respect that I show to no others, inspire, motivate, and embolden all your hopes and dreams, becoming a mere adornment to our future together. And though the love didn't last, it showed me something I now know to exist, that with a heart on fire and loving true, dreams don't have to be just dreams, and that heaven isn't a place you have to die to get to. That's all.
All right, give it up for Isaac. That was beautiful.
I always got to remember to turn the microphone down. Like when I have softer speakers, I turn it up. But then you get back on the mic and you're like, I got to turn it down, blow everybody's ears away.
Yes, that's what I always. That's why I always tell people is like Ernie and me we're a perfect match because He listens for a living, and I'm loud for a living.
Well, I listen and make things loud.
And I talk for a living.
I do loud for a living.
That's why whenever, at the end of the day, I'm just sitting in my chair like this. And Ernie's like, oh, God, this happened. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
Because I don't talk all day. Like yesterday, I was here for like 12 hours or
Exactly.
something, and I didn't really talk to anyone because I was mixing all day. So.
all right, folks, don't forget to get something delicious before Pat puts up all the baked goods. Get something on the for the drive home. And coming up next, I hope I'm going to say this name correctly. Give it up for Simon Cheng. Simon, are you still here? Simon, give it up for Simon.
That's me on the trombone. Okay, no, it's not. What are you doing?
He wants to know if anyone has a guitar strap he could borrow.
Oh, it's strap?
Oh, yes, and he is a new boy.
I was going to say, well, if we can't get a guitar strap, I have tape. I have a bra back here. It was left over from a burlesque show.
Hello, my name is Simon Chung, and this is the White Stripes 7 Nation Army cover.
Turn your volume all the way up.
I'm gonna fight 'em off. A 7 Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off. Taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind the cigarette. And the message coming from my eyes says, leave it alone. Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the Hounds of Hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones says find a home. this opera of forevermore. I'm gonna work this strong, make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me and I will think no more. And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home. Thank you.
That's me on the trombone. Okay, no, it's not.
Oh.
All right, let's hear it for Simon Chung. White Stripes. All right, coming up next, let's hear it for Breaksea Pulsar.
Hey, what's up? It's actually Breaks Pulsar, by the way, but that was pretty close. Yeah, so I'm a college student. I'm from Austin. I am an electronic musician. I'm from the future, actually. I'm from the year 5000, so I came back, like, you know, kind of like on Terminator. It's like, where am I at? You know, I'm also from an alternate dimension, so yeah, I came back to warn everybody about the future and everything. So here, I'm just gonna play some of my music. I wasn't sure how else to warn everybody about the future, but music seemed like a good way. So here it is. If I can I plug it in or?
Okay, do you... This one right here? Yeah, do you need a lightning cord or is that good?
This should be good. I'm just playing it from the phone right now.
Okay. And make sure the volume's all the way up.
Does my phone even have an audio jack?
Okay, do you have a lightning cord or a C cord?
I have a lightning, I believe.
Okay.
Or
Let me see the cord.
I have a Samsung.
Okay, so... Ernie, where's the C port?
They were both up there.
They're both lightning.
No, there's one's a C and one's a lightning.
I'm looking right at it. They're both lightning.
One's red, one's black. The red one is C, the black one is lightning.
They're both lightning. Unless somebody took off with it. They're both lightning. See?
So that is an Android? I want you to picture a castle, like a dark castle. Do a little air drums, you know. Yeah, I can't wait till the flying cars come out, man. That's gonna be cool. Flying cars, flying cars. Minority Report, Minority Report. You got time for another one, or no? Too long. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Here in my flying car.
All right, let's hear it for Breaks Pulsar. Closing out the night, yes. Closing out the night, let's hear it for Skyward Braxton.
Yo, Reed, man, can I get a little reverb, just a little bit? Let me check it. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, I'm ready. I'm Sky Warrior Braxton. I'm back again. Some people in here say I play too long with my guitar, but they're right. On YouTube, Sky Warrior Braxton, and Instagram. Okay. Are we really sure that a love that lasted for so ever can still be strong? Do I really care about all the things that's going on elsewhere? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. Why? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. My mind drifts now and then, looking down dark corridors and wonder what might have been. Something is up ahead. Should I keep my same direction or go back instead? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. I keep hearing footsteps, baby. I keep hearing footsteps, baby. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Hearing footsteps, baby. I keep hearing footsteps, baby. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. I hearing footsteps, baby. I'm hearing footsteps, baby. Do I really care? Do I really care? I keep hearing footsteps, baby. Footsteps, baby. Footsteps, baby. Where am I at? I can't see. I'm trying to find the clock. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. Why? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark, in the dark. I keep hearing footsteps. I keep hearing footsteps. I keep hearing footsteps, footsteps, footsteps in the dark. footsteps, 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 footsteps in, footsteps in, footsteps in the dark.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm just glad I had a chance to play tonight.
You can do it, Lane. Lost in Thought made it through the night, even when he wasn't feeling awesome. Hey, there have been times, and this was back with Joe B, when I had like a stupid bad migraine. I start the show, and then I'd go off somewhere and just hold my head, and then I'd finish the show. Give it up for.
Give it up for Skyward Braxton.
Woo! Skyward Braxton closing out the night.
Yeah, he usually plays guitar. This
Yes.
time he did something a cappella, which was cool.
Yes.
I was almost hearing the footsteps as he was singing that. Yeah.
All right, Lost in Thought. Should we do the thing? Well, face out, man. You have been witness to the baddest open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and Booze.
Oh, and thank you to everyone watching online, wherever you may be, especially you, Esther Lagoons, watching in Germany.
It's not just an open mic, it's a show, not a show without each and every one of you, including you, Astrid. Thank you, and good night!